because it takes resilience, grueling, hard, disciplined work to build a business, which is objectively harder than approaching a freaking individual on the street. Think about that. A lot of the times you're going to hear about spiritual energy shifts and changes when you start semen retention. However, there are physical changes that you're going to experience as well. I can attest to quite a few of them. Here's the thing, because if you think about it, a lot of the physical changes that you can adapt from semen retention comes from the discipline from staying on this journey. Because imagine the willpower and the discipline that it takes to abstain from such an addicting, pleasurable, dopamine releasing habit, such as touching yourself. It takes a lot of willpower to avoid the triggers, avoid putting yourselves in situations that are gonna sabotage you. That requires a lot of discipline and willpower. And if you can do something like that, very difficult, you can apply that same principle into working on your physique, into improving your style, into improving your skin, and a lot of other physical endeavors to improve your looks. First one I got is muscle mass. I spelled it wrong. But as I was saying in the beginning, the discipline that you develop through abstaining from sex, masturbation, porn, any dopamine, any touching yourself activity, it's really hard, right? I would argue that that's harder than taking your ass to the gym on a cold morning, 5 a.m. Absolutely. Well, I don't know, 5 a.m. I hate waking up that morning, that early. But building muscle mass, you're just gonna ingrain the discipline that you develop from abstaining from masturbation. It's crazy. And over time, your physique is going to change, your muscle mass will increase, you will look more masculine, that silhouette, the masculine silhouette that women are so attracted to, it's going to pop out. Also, your body language, your physical demeanor is going to change as well, because when you're on semen retention, you develop that confidence that you never really had, because when you were addicted to pornography and touching yourself, you had a lot of low self-respect and low self-esteem. Because think of it this way. When you are thinking about this girl that was in your class and you're fantasizing her and jerking off to her the night before, and then you go the next day and you see her again, you're going to feel a little weird. At least that's how I felt back in high school when I used to do that. And also, after you finish a porn session, you feel disgusted with yourself, because think of it, you're literally watching other people having sex. And even worse, if you watch like more messed up stuff like child pornography or freaking old people, I don't know, there's a lot of weird stuff on the internet, correct? And after that, are you ever proud of yourself? Let's be honest, no. And as Christians, that is embarrassing behavior. But hey man, I shouldn't judge. But think about that. And that's just going to translate in your demeanor. The more you expose yourself out to social situations, you're going to get more confident. You're going to use your hands more as you talk. Your facial expressions are going to exaggerate as you speak, making you sound more articulate. And people are going to listen. Because when you speak like a man, people listen. But when you talk in monotone and say like, and talk like this and, close off language, no one's going to respect that. You're a little boy. So I think semen retention can help you discover a lot of things about your personal development. It's an interesting form of self-discovery, everybody, and I encourage you to hop on this journey. The third one is your skin. So the same principle. The discipline that you develop from abstaining from masturbation, you're going to want to step it up. You're going to want to take care of, you're already taking care of your physical side through retaining, but now you want to take care of your physical side and your appearance, because the skin glow does, over masturbation, I have to look up some studies about this. I'll link them below if I find them. But when you jerk off too much, there's a lot of nutrients in your semen. And a lot of those nutrients definitely affect your skin. And when you're depleting them, it's going to make your skin not look optimal. But when you retain, it's going to help your skin look a bit more clear and help that glow. And if you can enhance that glow even further with the discipline that you develop from abstaining into applying a skincare routine, face wash, serum, exfoliate, your skin's gonna look 10 times better. Now I have a link in the description to Tej Hanley, which is a company I'm associated with, so you guys can go ahead and use that link and buy a literal basic skincare product routine. I've been using it for a couple months and it's great. Communication, related to the second one, communication is physical. And again, you got to be disciplined. You got to expose yourself to social situations. You got to face your fears. If you have social anxiety, that is not acceptable as a man. You got to get rid of that. And don't worry, because you will get more confident through abstaining and doing no fap and semen retention. And over time, this is going to help you just become more attractive physically, because women and people are just more attracted, like I said earlier, to people who speak with conviction, people that sound articulate when they talk, good eye contact, good facial expressions. They use their hands, they have open body language, stick their chest out, they're confident. That is how a man speaks. And it's okay if you don't speak that right away. It takes time. But again, practice now. Go out, approach some strangers, have conversations, give a compliment to that girl, talk, get her phone number, just practice. Get rid of that anxiety, because as men, it's unacceptable to have social anxiety. It really is if you think about it. Are you afraid? If you're afraid to approach a girl or a stranger to ask what time it is, or approach a hot girl to ask her out because you're attracted to her, if you're afraid to do something as simple and minuscule as that, then you're definitely not going to be successful, because it takes resilience, grueling, hard, disciplined work to build a business, which is objectively harder than approaching a freaking individual on the street. Think about that. But through semen retention is one of the hardest things, in my opinion, to practice and abstain. Especially if you've been addicted to jerking off for years, it just takes rewiring of your brain. But if you can do that, you can do anything you set your mind to. I truly believe that message. Hey guys, if you vibe with me, we're all about Christian conservatives on self-improvement here. If you vibe with the message, you like me, you like this, and you want to subscribe for future content, hit the subscribe button. And I got a video right here about Bible verses that are very much relevant to semen retention. So check it out and enlighten your soul. See you there.